Welcome to BreitWerks. All right, part 2 of the teardown video for Persephone. Here you can see we've got the cam rack off, the cylinder heads off, all that good stuff. Pulled the cylinders off. Pistons look like old school 2.7 pistons. And then what we'll do is we'll set up a little time-lapse video to pull this side apart so you can see what's going on here. But so far so good. Everything looks as expected. So see you in the next segment. So you've stuck with us this far, and you saw, pulled the camshaft out, got the chain box off, took the cam rack off the top, and now we're taking cylinder heads off one by one. We used to take the whole bank off at one time. This is, it's actually a little bit more gentle on disassembly. So I've kind of started to favor this. All right, well, we're gonna finish off with pulling the top end down by getting all the way down to those cylinders. And we'll check back in with you after we get that complete. All right, so there you have the top end teardown. That was the 1 through 3 side. Here's something I always look at. Where did the ring end up, right? Because you're supposed to install them with these guys, first 2 rings, down here and here, and the oil ring all the way up. However, you see that the top ring has migrated itself to be up, up, and over here looks like number 2 ring is up, and number 1 is right down there where it's supposed to be. But in all cases, let's see, our oil ring up here, so that's good. And then this is where people say, why does it smoke on startup? All right, so I'm gonna rotate this oil ring to show you that it was, no, I'm not, well, maybe. It was a little gummed up there, but that oil ring was straight down. So when you fire these things off, you get a little puff of smoke. You can't control it when the engine's running, but the best thing you can do is install your oil rings with the caps up, plus the newer stuff. This is old school oil control ring. So the newer stuff will be a little different, but let's see if it'll let me pull number 1 out just a touch. Yeah. And it feels like, yep, that one's on the bottom too. All right, well, outside of the little excursion into piston rings and why flat 6 engines will sometimes put a little smoke in the air when you start them up, that was our top end disassembly. So we'll set the camera back up, and while we do the bottom end, pull the pistons off and all that good stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Check us out next time, BreitWerks.com. And yes, this is Persephone.